The USA and Canada are two of the most similar countries in the world, and they've always remained close friends, but they might be a little more different than you'd expect.
When you compare USA and Canada, what's the difference like?
There are many points to be considered, like while comparing these two countries, like according to me. Like first one is safety. Right now USA is not too safe.
Saish was about to complete his master's degree in 10 days.
Are staggering. 8 people shot at one gas station on Northside Drive in Atlanta this week.
Do you know?
It's Awas.
Awas. From?
I'm from Nepal, man.
You know a country called USA?
Yeah, man. USA. It's a very big country. Like I don't think there is anyone who doesn't know about like USA, man. Right now.
Today I want to talk about USA and Canada. You have also heard about Canada.
Yeah, man. Canada. Yeah.
Where is Canada located?
It's in Europe, I guess.
No way.
So maybe in South America or somewhere like that.
It's actually Canada.
Yeah.
Neighbors USA.
Yeah, neighbors USA.
In the north.
Okay.
They are both from the northern part of the...
Okay, so I'm very bad at geography, man.
Yeah. But you know Canada very well as a country.
Yeah, as a country, I know.
When you compare USA and Canada, what's the difference like? I want you to tell us a bit, because they are both the two big countries.
Yeah, right.
People
now.
wish to visit, people wish to be there.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell us simple difference you can tell us about.
Yeah, like there are many points to be considered, like while comparing these two countries, like according to me. Like first one is safety. Right now USA is not too safe for like maybe outsiders. Like there are not Native Americans, like many Native Americans in like USA. So the people who are from outside, they have to go there. Many of the people, I guess, they are from outside who go to USA.
Yeah.
So I have heard from them also, like directly or maybe from the news, like USA is not a safe country right now. I don't know why, but like there are crimes going on like on the streets, like people are carrying guns, weapons with them, and everybody is terrified. Like,
what if your child goes to the United States for studies to live the American dream, and then you receive a call?
Saish was about to complete his master's degree in 10 days.
Are staggering. 8 people shot at one gas station on Northside Drive in Atlanta this weekend.
In Chicago for 2022, there's been 351 murders.
तो दोस्तों आज मैं ऑफिस में बड़े आराम से काम कर रहा था and I get an email that I cannot exit the building. No one should exit in Atlanta, in downtown exit at all because there has been mass shooting reported. 4 people has been injured.
The man accused of opening fire inside the waiting room of an Atlanta medical practice in Midtown.
Are deeply affected by hearing and knowing about the deaths of Indian students in the last few months. एक नहीं बल्कि more than 2 have happened, जो कि officially हमें पता है. इससे भी ज़्यादा हो सकती है. And I recently went to Uvalde, Texas. वहाँ पे तो like किंडरगार्टन एलिमेंट्री स्कूल के बच्चों की मैंने वहाँ पे फोटोज़ देखी. आई वॉज सो अफेक्टेड बाय दैट एंड आई वॉन्ट टू गिव यू ऑल एडवाइस कि आप किस तरीके से अपने आप को थोड़ा सा सेफ रह सकते हो एंड व्हाट पेरेंट्स ऑफ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स कैन डू जो सोच रहे हैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स को यूएस भेजने के बारे में.
Safety wise, I guess Canada is safer than USA, but like entertainment, there is something like entertainment, like Canada, like USA, it has a very big industry in music, like from very like past years. Many artists, like English artists, they are from USA. So it's worldwide, man. Like, but you know, we hear many like there are rappers from USA, but in comparison to USA, we don't hear like there are many rappers from Canada or something like that.
Exactly.
So entertainment-wise, like USA is better.
USA
I think.
beats Canada.
Yeah.
By the way, do they have basketball also in Canada as big as like?
I don't know. Like Canada, they are actually like famous for hockey, I guess, because it's a cold country. So they play hockey more. About basketball, I don't know.
In the world of sports, both countries like football, basketball, baseball, golf, soccer, and lacrosse, but in Canada, nothing is bigger than hockey. They are the proud inventors of the sport and is followed in every corner of the country.
Do you know which one is big in size between USA and Canada?
Maybe USA, man.
Both countries are huge in size. Canada is the world's second largest and the US is the third.
No, Canada is the biggest.
Okay, man. Okay. I'm very bad at geography, man.
Okay. Do you know, by the way, I'm finding like most questions I'm asking are geography related. Do you know any cities in in the USA, I guess you know.
Yeah.
Can you tell me like 5 cities?
In USA.
States.
Atlanta maybe.
Atlanta.
LA, like
LA.
Los Angeles, yeah. And
States. New York.
yeah, New York is a state. Yeah, I'm very bad at geography, man. Actually, about Canada, I guess there is a city called. I forgot it, man. My geography is very bad.
Toronto. Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, it's the capital of Canada, I guess.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Do you know any artist, any rapper from Canada?
No.
Okay. Do you know Drake?
Yeah.
You know Drake is from Canada.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's from Canada, but he does his music in the USA.
Yeah, so he's famous from USA. Yeah, okay.
So personally, if I ask you, like if you get chance to go US or Canada,
Yeah.
where would you choose to go?
Yeah, I definitely would go like right now. I would go USA. Like even it is not safe, but right now I guess the financial status of Canada is dropping. Like as a student from Nepal, I wanted to go to Canada for further studies, but like now the economic, I don't know how, but like many people who had gone to Canada, they are back to their own countries, like because of lack of employment or something like that. So I don't know how, but Canada is like drastically decreasing nowadays, like economically. So I'd prefer USA, of course.
Do you know any rappers from USA?
I actually am not into music, man. Yeah, I'm a sports person. Like you can ask me anything from sports.
Okay,
like I can.
Okay, I want you to tell me 3 basketball players from USA.
3 basketball players from USA. You're asking questions I don't know.
Okay. Which sports do you follow?
Yeah, I follow football, man. I watch football a lot.
But there is no football in the USA. That's the problem.
Yeah. I guess women's team, like they are stronger. Like USA, I guess they are the champions. Like they are good players in football.
Football, I don't know. But okay, let me ask you. Have you ever heard of a basketball player called LeBron James?
Yeah, man, LeBron James.
What about Stephen Curry?
Yeah, I have heard of. So they are both from USA.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, man. Like I didn't know which country from they they play from, but
those ones are from USA. Even Kobe
Bryant, yeah, man. So I know the players, but I don't know where they belong from. Like I don't follow too much basketball, so yeah, that's the problem, man.
So simply, you would prefer USA over Canada in general?
Yeah, in general, man.
Alright.
Job-wise, or maybe like just staying like the environment over there. Like I prefer USA. Like it's my point of view. Just like
the USA versus Canada. Both the USA and Canada are in North America and are predominantly English speaking. With enormous size comes lots of national parks and stunning natural beauty. In terms of the overall life on the streets and standard of living, they are pretty much the exact same. The strip malls, the fast food joints, the retail shops, there's almost no way to tell the difference unless you see one of these. Both the US and Canada have a tipping culture in restaurants where 15 to 20% is expected, so not surprisingly, you will find excellent customer service. And lastly, both nations are obsessed with sports, both are very patriotic, and the religion is predominantly Christian. Okay, that wraps up the key similarities. Now we can move onwards to the fun part, the differences. Despite being smaller in size, the US has a much bigger population, the 3rd highest in the world with 329 million residents. On the other hand, Canada is the world's 39th most populous nation with 37 million people, roughly the same size as California. Canada is freezing, and during the winter time, it pretty much snows everywhere. The US does have some cold states, but many are set in warmer climates, like right now where I am in Arizona. About 20% of Canadians are native French speakers, while 15% of Americans are native Spanish speakers. Canadians are nicer people overall, and it's not only my opinion. Just about every friendliest country ranking I found online has Canada listed in the top 10. Canadians also have slightly different accents and different lingo than Americans. They also spell certain words differently than us, like color, O-U-R, and center, R-E. When it comes to food, Canada wins on poutine, bacon, and maple syrup, while the US wins in pizza, barbecue, burgers, and apple pie. Okay, maybe that one is slightly opinionated, but it's honestly the truth. While both currencies are called the dollar, they're actually quite different, and only here in the States you can find useless pennies. Does anybody use pennies anymore these days? In terms of political systems, the US and Canada both have democracies, but they function differently. The USA is led by a president, and we have two major parties, Democratic and Republican. In Canada, they are led by a prime minister, and they have 4 major parties and several smaller ones. Lastly, another big difference is that Canadians get free healthcare for everyone, and going to university is a lot cheaper than here in the US.